Shaq. So you just wrapped up your 5th season in NBA 2K.
It's been that long?
It has been that long,
Wow.
at least as a broadcaster.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, Kevin Harlan. And joining us tonight, a man who once said he will never write another traditional sports column. Please don't say that. So, Bill Simmons, don't say that.
Well, now you just have to tweet. You need 280 characters, and you can pretend you're a writer.
What do you think of social media?
I actually think for basketball, it's been a huge advantage. And it hasn't been a huge advantage for a lot of other things, but I think it's made basketball a lot more fun. I do worry, though, sometimes that people are just watching their Twitter feed over the games. I still think there's an advantage for people who actually are watching what's going on versus watching people's reactions to what's going on.
Interesting. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Detroit, and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for them. David, good evening.
Guys, Joel Embiid is listed at 7 feet, but at player introductions, they say 7'2" center, Joel Embiid. Now, Brett Brown says when you stand next to him, you understand the difference between 7 feet and 7'2". He's a big man, Kevin.
He is tremendous size and skill to match to you. Thanks. And you look at the talent level, Bill, for the Bucks, very high. Some people felt they underachieved last season. What do you think?
Well, they had some coaching issues, and by issues, I mean they barely had a coach. And
Right.
This year they have addressed that and tried to get a more competent coach. But, you know, I think when you fire a coach midseason, then you bring in a new point guard midseason, not quite ready to be a super duper star yet. It was predictably rocky. I thought they should have beaten the Celtics in the first round. They just kind of weren't ready to do it yet, and they got out coached.
Great analysis. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. And it's McConnell in at the point. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. Lopez a screen. Off the screen. Can't hit that one. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Covington against Middleton. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shoots over Redick. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Up top, Covington, defended by Middleton. Lopez with the steal. Here's Bledsoe, and Embiid with the block.
Awesome timing on the rejection. Embiid, the big fella. You don't want to bring it in around this guy. Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. Off target from three-point range.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Redick kicks to McConnell. Embiid the screen. 6 on the shot clock. McConnell passes to Simmons. Over onto Antetokounmpo. No good from Simmons. Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Now we've seen some top prospects forgo college, enter the G League straight out of high school. What do you think is the future of the G League, and do you like where it sits right now?
I do. I wish they spent more money on salaries.
I agree.
I wish they blew it out. I mean, I think this is the first year we've had 30 G League teams. This should be the #1 place you'd want to go after high school. You should not want to go to college. You should want to go to a AAA awesome league that's set up.
And they're bringing kids up and down off that G League roster all the time.
It's just better, and you're going to have a better chance to succeed as a professional basketball player. You see the situation we're in now with the one-and-done guys. They go to college. They show up in September. They're playing all the way through till March. Whenever they get knocked out, they drop out of college. And they might last, till round 2 in the tournament, which is what, March 20th? And they're out. So they've been in college for 6.5 months. How's that a good system? They didn't even finish 2 semesters. So I would much rather see the G League work, and I don't understand why they don't spend a little more on it and just make it like a force. I don't think the moves are that hard.
They better stay with Simmons, especially on the break. He's dangerous. He leaks out, and he's going to cash in.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Redick is in the corner. Embiid the screen. They get it back. Embiid controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brogdon with it. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. He dishes it to Middleton. Launches it. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Covington dishes to Simmons, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Simmons got 8 points.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
And again, the Bucks miss. Now the 76ers with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And the Bucks enjoying a brand new $500 million home. Bill, what will it mean, you think, for this franchise in Milwaukee?
I think it means it'll stay in Milwaukee. They won't go to Seattle, so I think that was a good thing. The big thing is Giannis. He's got a few years left, and they've got to build a winning team around him, or else it threatens to become a 2010 LeBron-Cleveland situation. I would say they have 2 years.
You love to compare eras and players.
Yes.
Who could you even think of that compares to Antetokounmpo?
Nobody. There's nobody. He needs to learn how to shoot. And when that happens, it's all over. And I don't know how you guard him. But I still think he was a year away from becoming the real MVP candidate that I think he's going to be this year.
Here's Lopez, and the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. And then Simmons slams it in.
How can you not notice it? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Second free throw, no good. The 76ers leading by 13. Passes it to Covington. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Here's Redick. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that.
Yeah, coming off a good kick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
You know, when the Bucks drafted Malcolm Brogdon out of Virginia in the second round, there probably weren't too many people that thought he'd be Rookie of the Year. That's exactly what he was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how he was Rookie of the Year. He's a really nice guard, but, you know, some years the rookie class just doesn't work out. I always thought they should just roll the trophy over to the next year and make it worth 2 trophies. Last year would have been a great 2-trophy year because you had Ben Simmons versus Donovan Mitchell. And that's what happens. Sometimes the draft is what it is. But I do think 50 years from now, people will be looking through. What would they look through in 50 years? Virtual reality Google lists. And they will say to themselves, wow, Malcolm Brogdon was the Rookie of the Year? Yeah. That's confusing.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
Here's Reddit following the basket by Brook Lopez. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Right off the opening tip, they've been relentless. And this style of play can be hard to come back against.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Simmons. It's a 14-point game. McConnell in the corner. He kicks it to Covington. To the wing right side. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington. Smith checked in for J.J. Redick. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for T.J. McConnell. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brogdon. And here is Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Bill, always fun to speculate on what a player could be. What's the ceiling, you think, for Giannis Antetokounmpo?
MVP.
The very top.
A really good conversation is who's the next MVP. Who is the MVP who hasn't won it yet? And the candidates would be Anthony Davis, Giannis, Jason Tatum, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid if he could play 2,500 minutes. Those would be the top 5 guys you mentioned. And Jason Tatum, I'm talking years from now, but I think those would be my 5.
I love these young, wonderful players to lead guys from.
Giannis and Davis not only are the next 2 MVPs in some order, but I do this piece every year. I used to before I retired. The trade value column, who has the highest trade value? It's Giannis. I would have Giannis 1A, Anthony Davis 1B. Giannis only because he's a little bit younger. Those are the 2 most untradeable guys in the league. Milwaukee is hanging up on any phone call from anyone who's like, what if we gave you this guy for Giannis? Click.
Oh, good. She's all over that.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Bucks. Thon Maker's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Tony Snell subbed in for Chris Middleton. He hits both from the stripe. And Philadelphia has possession. A 12-point game. Fultz kicks to Muscala. Back to Fultz. Johnson the screen. The pass to Chandler. 5 to shoot. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Muscala, the pass to Chandler. Shot from free throw range. The rebound by Brogdon.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The 76ers leading by 12. Chandler outside. And there's the 3-second violation. Always a spirited debate, Bill, around the NBA. Which team was the best ever? I know you have an opinion on a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I used to feel really strongly about my opinion on this, but I think basketball has changed so much over this decade that I'm not even positive how you could compare what this Warriors team is versus what... I always thought the 86 Celtics were the best team, but the 86 Celtics were built... I always compared it to a hockey team on a power play, just trying to get closer and closer to the net and crowd the net, and they were just built around getting layups and the best possible shots. The Warriors are built around math and shooting threes and spacing the floor. And if you took the 86 Celtics and indoctrinated them in that style for 5 years, they all would have been shooting threes, and they probably would have done it better than the Warriors, but I don't know. So I almost have like the before-after with theirs. I think the Warriors are the best team of the math era, but I still think the 86 Celtics were the best start-to-finish season anyone's had. The dark horse for me was the 01 Lakers, the second Lakers team. When Shaq and Kobe, they had won the year before, rocky first few months, and then they figured out whatever they needed to figure out, and Phil Jackson probably sprinkled some Zen fairy dust on them or whatever he did, and they just ripped through the league. And they came very close to going undefeated in the playoffs. So that would be my dark horse.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's Fultz. Defense right on him. That's good from Chandler on the assist from Fultz. Chandler's got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
At the top of the key, Maker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3. DiVincenzo, covered by Smith, and the basket is good. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Fultz. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
When Lopez is locked in on defense, it helps. I mean, you'd love to see this more often.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. Malcolm Brogdon was the 2006... Team 17 NBA Rookie of the Year. We spoke about...
He's going to listen, whether you're giving him advice.
And that's very rare indeed. Being a sponge early on and Greg soaking up new ways to expand your game is important.
Kevin, no question at all. Plus, the humility. Knowing your teammates can help you grow. Easy to see why they love him in Milwaukee.
Well, not exactly second quarter starts here. Plenty of time for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Yeah, closing down the lane, closing out on perimeter shooters. Interesting first quarter.
They got Tony Snell. Antetokounmpo out there with John Henson. Then there's Bledsoe. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. 4 on the clock. Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Fultz, the pass to Johnson. Chandler outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
That's a 2 from Snell. Shot clock reset for the Bucks. Johnson with the block.
Oh, the rim protection from Johnson. One more thing that makes him special.
Chandler outside. Hey, Bill, watching the evolution of the Sixers team, you know, they've talked about the process. That was how they kind of labeled what they're doing right now, what they have done to get to this point.
The Celtics, I think if you're talking about the process, the Celtics did a better version of it. They built arguably a better base of young players. The biggest thing with Philly was that the Joel Embiid draft was where they got lucky because he was going to be the first pick of that draft. He got hurt in a workout maybe 5 or 6 weeks before the draft, falls to 3. And if that doesn't happen, they don't have the Embiid-Simmons combo. Instead, they have Andrew Wiggins, and we're not deifying Sam Hinkie.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached the Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Bledsoe. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Back to Henson. And slam dunk by Henson.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The 76ers leading by 10. Now here's Fultz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to Chandler. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Second shot opportunity, and they pick up 2. And that's 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
Passes it to Fultz. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 76ers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game, and he makes the first. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Simmons comes in for Amir Johnson. Robert Covington's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. There was a Rookie of the Year debate, certainly concerning Ben Simmons of the Philadelphia 76ers, who had missed a year, then came back. Many people questioning the rules that classify you as a rookie. Did that aspect bother you if you voted for him or not?
I voted for him. It did bother me a little bit, but the rules said he was a rookie. The thing that bothers me is I think he could have come back the year before, and I think they shelved him for the last 6 weeks or so. So, you know, you compare that he got to be in an organization and travel and get a feel for the NBA lifestyle for the year. And Donovan Mitchell was like in class at Louisville, hopefully, playing a college schedule and not working out with the best trainers every day and all this stuff, and just going right from there to the pros. I do think Donovan Mitchell has a case. It would be a case I would make if I was Donovan Mitchell. But by the rules, Ben Simmons is a rookie.
Well, they'll get another chance. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. to Covington. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's clear Covington isn't bashful. He welcomes any opportunity he gets to score inside.
And on the topic of Ben Simmons, he was really sensational in his first full season.
Oh my God, I voted for him for third-team All-NBA, I think, or second team. I thought the last 6 weeks he was absolutely spectacular and really put it together. And then when you get to the playoffs, teams can scheme you a little bit differently. The Celtics really figured out a way to fluster him. Everyone talks about how he has to learn an outside shot. For me, it's much more important for him to the 8 to 10 foot shot and the little spin moves and the little in transition and I was going to the basket and there's a guy in front of me. Now let me do my little baby sky hook that like Magic Johnson had. He needs the 8 to 10 feet moves way more than he needs the 3-point shot. The Celtics were putting a little wall in the fast breaks, and he just didn't have the inside-outside game to figure out what to do. I want to see him get better at that.
What's the left side? Outside, Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. J.J. Redick's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. No good from Simmons.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Over Antetokounmpo. There's Embiid, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. The shot's good from Lopez.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
McConnell passes to Simmons. Redick against Brogdon. Back to Simmons. Embiid the screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the Hakeem Olajuwon comparisons, they're somewhat legitimate. I mean, Embiid's skill set and size is something you don't see very often.
So he makes 1 of 2. That's the second one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Not as good as the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Middleton.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Embiid, the pass to McConnell, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McConnell's got his first points of the night.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. Shoots over Covington. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Middleton.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
There's the pick. Embiid the screen. Redick with the three. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game.
Exceptional at shooting off the pass. Redick's rapid-fire release often comes in handy.
Bledsoe passes to Brogdon. Back to Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Covington against Middleton. There's the triple.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight in the offensive end.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Embiid with the screen on Bledsoe. To the middle, up off the screen, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe outside. 16 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Bledsoe's got it back down to within single digits for the Bucks. Philadelphia's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. They get it back, and that one's good. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Bill, what a pleasure to have you with us. Great as always to hear your thoughts, your commentary. I hope you join us again soon.
I love it. Anytime, Kevin. Tell me.
Thank you. And Greg, how much fun is it to have Bill with us? Such a prominent voice in sports journalism and never afraid to speak his mind.
You know, oftentimes when you gain popularity, you become a little more conservative, a little more reserved, but not Bill. And that's why he's maintained such a tremendous following.
Bledsoe right side. Lopez a screen. Bledsoe shoots off the screen, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Stolen by Middleton. The pass to Brogdon. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
McConnell kicks to Simmons. Back to McConnell. Simmons, a screen on Bledsoe. Screen by Simmons. A drive by Redick. Shot clock at 6. And here's Covington from the arc. Doesn't go that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
But yeah, they refused to go away. Things were looking bleak for a while. They hung tough.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Covington, the shooters on the wing. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. And it's McConnell in at the one. Embiid pass to McConnell. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Over Antetokounmpo. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. As you played in so many big moments, pressure-filled moments, when you look around the league, who are the guys, if you were coaching on their team, who are the guys you'd want to take the last shot? And I'm going to exclude yourself, because I know you'd like that last shot. But give me some guys who you could see doing it if you played with them.
Let's just go through the history. Let's go to KD. Coming down on the left side in the finals, shooting the three, walking shooting a tough three. He's done that in two big games in the last few seasons. So let's go with KD. How about Steph? Let's go with his teammate Steph Curry from anywhere on the floor. Hit you with big plays. Okay, let's go with Harden out there in Houston. We know what he can do late in the game. And then, if I just like a running one-hander to my left side while looking and shooting right, floating off the top of the grass, I'm going to that man, LeBron James. We got some great players in the league. It's great to be a fan, Kevin. This is good basketball going on.
It is. We're lucky, huh? Redick with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Simmons. And the shot goes down. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simmons. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score.
Simmons left side. No good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. No good from Bledsoe.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's Redick. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McConnell. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. Offensive rebound.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
Redick against Brogdon. Up top, Embiid. Here's Simmons. Feeds it to Covington. Great D that time from Middleton.
I think a kick out is the better option. Defense had the rim locked up.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
I like the to show a ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
A one-man show, offensive.
Fuck, these niggas is so fucking tired so fucking quick.
And that's almost always good news for his team.
Muscala, he's checked in for Simmons. Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
Robert Covington has been part of the ball. He's one of the few 76ers to have seen the complete process in the transformation from 76ers bottom dweller to contender.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
McConnell kicks to Covington. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Embiid throws it down.
Once again, how dominant he is. Once Embiid gets rolling, it's like an avalanche.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Snell, defended by Covington. Ilyasova a screen. Lopez dishes to Snell. And it goes down 2 points. Snell's got his first bucket in this one. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. He had a lengthy NBA career. From what you observed, talk about the differences in how various coaches hold practices and try to teach.
You just want to keep guys motivated. You want guys to listen and then execute. And whatever you can do to get their ear, gain their trust, and then get them to go out there and execute. So if you're on a veteran team, you may have a smaller practice but with more intensity. Meaning maybe you only practice an hour of live work going back and forth and scrimmaging. Whereas if you're a young team, you might be able to expect 2 hours of scrimmaging every day. And the players understand the culture, they understand the tenets of the offense and the defense. And usually coaches coach by that need and necessity of the team as opposed to just having one structure. So in Washington, we have 3 days off during training camp as opposed to in Sacramento later in my career. It would be 1 practice because we're all old. We need to make sure that we get the most intensity out of this practice and then save our legs for the game.
Here's Villanova, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Philadelphia. Chandler comes in for Robert Covington.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Fultz the pass to Muscala. Back to Fultz. Chandler a screen. Fultz kicks to Reddick. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Reddick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot from deep, and he does that with.
Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And if that doesn't get you fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with the doctor ordered on some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Dellavedova. And the shot goes in from Fultz. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And the talent Fultz has, I mean, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Passes it to Ilyasova over Johnson. Ilyasova can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Chandler attacking. Offensive rebound. Johnson against Ilyasova. They grab their own miss. Muscala pass to Chandler. Tries it again. And that one goes long. Bucks trail by 7. Lopez left side. DiVincenzo. Dellavedova from outside. Drains the three-pointer. Dellavedova's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm really liking the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
Fultz dishes to Muscala. Chandler a screen. Fires for 3. A shot by Reddick, no good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. DiVincenzo from outside off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Reddick's got 11 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
DiVincenzo. And the layup falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Fultz kicks to Reddick. Johnson the screen. Shot off the pick by Reddick. It's good. 13 points in the game.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for it.
Second chance effort. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Lopez. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 3 when they have ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Fultz the pass to Chandler. Over in the corner, Fultz. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Chandler down low. Yep, that one goes in there.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Snell. He's guarded by Chandler. Dellavedova from outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Philadelphia leading by 4. See, Webb, there were a ton of huge personalities on this 76ers team, from the stars right on down to the rotation players.
Well, it starts with the Embiid. You know, he's talking junk out there. Think about the quiet swagger that Simmons plays. When this group genuinely get along and they play for each other, trials they went through to get here as a core, they should have all the confidence in them.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
John Henson's checked in for Brook Lopez. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simmons checked in for Muscala. Fultz kicks to Johnson. Dish now to Simmons. That one's not going to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
He has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Here's Ilyasova. Here's Henson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Chandler. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Everything looked good until the finish. And all.
Kicks to Snell. Pass to Ensign. DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Now the pass to Fultz. Johnson the screen. Outside, Reddick. Another miss by Philadelphia. Milwaukee is going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Down low. Henson's shot is off. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now Fultz. Here's Simmons. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
And that's going to do it for the third. Quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Let's listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team in the huddle.
Be more committed in the paint. Don't block a shot. Go get a board. Get more active in the paint.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Ilyasova out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Maker. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There's a screen. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Got freed up. Nice work off the pin.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that position.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 against him.
Fultz with a screen for Simmons. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Chandler. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And guys on defense gasping for air at this point.
Well, that's because both offenses are relentless. Each side trying to close this thing out.
Bucks trail by 5. Dellavedova with the ball. And here is Maker. Over Johnson. And the basket by Maker. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Simmons kicks to Chandler. Inside, Fultz. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
To Dellavedova. Dishes it to Ilyasova. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to McConnell. Over Dellavedova. A putback. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Snell, no good. The 76ers leading by 5 on the wing, Chandler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. McConnell passes to Chandler. Ilyasova against Simmons. A step-back shot here. That one goes. Count it. Simmons got 24 points.
And this is what you want to see from Simmons. I mean, you want to see him train the ball in the in-between spots. It only makes him more confident.
And it's blocked by Simmons. Now, here's McConnell. Ended by Dellavedova. It's deflected. And they're running. DiVincenzo. It's blocked.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
And it's Simmons.
Fucking Simmons, man.
That time on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 6 assists now in the game. Bucks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Ooh, this is no question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
Checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, hey, stick with what's working. He said they're giving us all the room we need to get easy looks in the paint. Let's keep working the ball inside. Guys, back to you.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now, when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through. Well, think back to when Ben Simmons was first drafted as the top pick in 2016. Everyone knew he could be a playmaker as a small forward. But really, he functions fully as a point guard when he's out on the floor.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's covered closely to stop the drop. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That was the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, Kevin, a few more possessions like that, this game will have a much different look.
Embiid with a screen on Bledsoe. McConnell passes to Embiid. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And Chris Simmons, a play that almost transcends the traditional basketball position.
He's a playmaker, plain and simple. He has the height and vision and skill to line up anyway. Simmons, he could be viewed as a generational talent.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Inside, Maker. A shot missing. Good D by Embiid. Up top, Fultz. He's guarded by Brogdon. Chandler a screen. Passes it to McConnell. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Chris, the last few years, talk of expansion has come up. Are we ready, you think, in the NBA to add some more teams?
I think we are. Now, expanding to 32 teams might stretch the talent a little bit there, but I think we can handle a couple of years with that because of the youth of the players. And they can actually switch it up a little bit. I mean, come on, Kevin. You're like me. You're a big basketball and a big sports fan. You know we have to have a team.
I would love to see it. Absolutely.
I mean, come on. You know how crazy those fans were. You know, we have to have that come back. And then there's some places. Think about how great Oklahoma City is. How they're just embraced this Thunder team. There might be a couple more places out there with that type of passion and fans saying, listen, if you give us a team, we promise we'll nurture it, take care of it, and root for it the loudest. And I like having that. I think it's time to definitely investigate expansion. We got to get back to Seattle first.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And the swing dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole. I think he's going to have to turn it up.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's McConnell. Chandler outside. Embiid the screen. Covington against Brogdon. Clock at 4. Here's McConnell.
This has not been his best effort.
single digits.
Yo!
So for Milwaukee, their last game, a win against New York. And Simmons kicks to Covington. 76ers moving the ball around. Screen by Simmons. Embiid sets the big for Covington. From 12 feet out, the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 12.
This score would be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. He dishes it to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Maker, no one around him. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. The 76ers leading by 9. Now, here's McConnell. Outside, Simmons. Embiid the screen. And Simmons kicks to Chandler. Shot clock at 5.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit. And it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Free throw, Chandler.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Robert Covington. Mark shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And there's a call on Chandler. That's...
Wow.
His first foul. DiVincenzo. No good on the quick three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
There's the dish to Bledsoe. They set the pick. He kicks to Antetokounmpo to the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where do they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Philadelphia getting another chance here.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep the team front. They're going to be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Baseline try. Milwaukee with the rebound. Snell's got his third rebound on the night. Baker kicks to Snell. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Bledsoe passes to Snell. Here's Baker. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid. Here's McConnell. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 15. Bucks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. And Antetokounmpo screws it in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Chandler a screen. Simmons using the pick. That one falls. Simmons got 11 points in the quarter.
Playing to his strengths on the offensive end. Simmons, I mean, an added bonus whenever he catches fire.
Here's Bledsoe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Philadelphia leading by 13. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Can't let Embiid get comfortable inside. When he's this close, he's adept at burning the defense.
In the corner, Snell with it. Pass to Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the double up on Antetokounmpo.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo,
This is tired as fuck. Yo.
he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. He's off on the second.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even one free throw.
Simmons against Antetokounmpo. From 11 feet away. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Simmons. Whistle on the play, bucket's good, he'll go to the line.
Defensively, this is what you know.
What the fuck is Middleton at, man?
He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
1:14 left in the fourth. Redick with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot off the pick by Redick. Misses off the right angle.
That's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the 76ers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And every win important. And this one will go down is win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. And it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated everybody.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, we go to the free throw line. And both free throws good for Wilson Chandler. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Middleton for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
He's got to find better looks, so he's never going to pull out that funk he's in tonight.
And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Smith outside.
What the fuck is going on here, man? Yo, couldn't make shit.